Hi everyone, it is Stargirl the Practical Witch and welcome to my channel today. In today's reading, we are going to find out what August has in store for you using tarot cards and my intuition. For those of you who are new here, I am Stargirl the Practical Witch and I am a psychic medium here on YouTube, and I use my gifts to help guide those who feel a little bit lost. And in today's reading, we're going to see what August has in store for you. Now, before I go ahead and show you an up close of the options so you can pick one with your intuition and then fast forward to the timestamps for your reading, I do want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor Skillshare. As you guys know, I love to give you free content here on YouTube. That's why I was so happy when Skillshare said they wanted to sponsor today's August prediction. So for those of you who don't know who Skillshare is by now, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people where you can explore new skills, develop existing interests, and get lost in creativity. So the Skillshare class that I have been taking is called iPhone Photography: How to Shoot and Edit Conceptual Photos on Your Phone. And I took this class because I felt that it would be the most useful to me since I have an online social media business. It's really important for me to be keeping up with taking photos and know how to take aesthetic photos. So I went on Skillshare to learn how to do it. And I will say, guys, that normally I have an aversion to learning because I am not a fast learner and I actually have a very difficult time learning new things. But one of the reasons why I wanted to share Skillshare with you guys is because they make it so easy to learn. There was never a point in the lesson where I was confused or I felt like I was lost. I understood everything perfectly because they made it so simple to learn. And one of the reasons why I like Skillshare is they separate the lesson into tiny videos that are about 1 minute to 3 minutes long. So if you don't have a lot of time to learn, you're going to learn a lot in just 1 or 2 clips because they pack a lot of information in there. I highly recommend Skillshare to anyone who is a creative or who wants to have an online business because so many of the classes really cater to that. And even if you're not someone who wants to do social media or do an online business, they even have classes such as indoor gardening, how to grow houseplants and your own vegetables. Any hobby you can think of, you can learn how to do it and master it on Skillshare. Also, it's curated specifically for learning, which means there are no ads. And they're always launching new curated classes, so there's always something new you can learn on Skillshare. They also have classes for every skill level, so if you're a beginner like me, they have classes for you, and even if you're a master at something, they have classes for masters as well. Also, when you join, you can try one of Skillshare's live classes where you can interact with other people on Skillshare who are learning and also your teachers. Such an amazing community of encouragement, inspiration, and creativity. I highly recommend checking out Skillshare. So Skillshare was nice enough to offer my subscribers, the first 1,000 people to click the link in the pinned comment and the description will get the first month of Skillshare free as a free trial. Once again, guys, the first 1,000 people to click the link in the pinned comment as well as the description will be able to try Skillshare for a month for free. This is an amazing opportunity and deal they are giving to you guys because the things that you learn on Skillshare will really enrich your life in a very positive way. So definitely click the link in the pinned comment and the description to get your first month of Skillshare free. Thank you so much for sitting through that. Now let's get back to the video. Alright guys, here are the options. What I need you to do is pick one of the options with your intuition, and once you pick an option you can fast forward to the timestamps I provide in the pinned comment as well as the description. So the first group is the black tourmaline on the left, in the middle we have the fluorite wand, and on the right, the last group, group 3, we have the amethyst crystal pendulum. Feel free to take as much time as you need to meditate on the options, and then once again, once you pick an option, the timestamps are down below. I'll see you soon. Okay, this is for everyone who chose the black tourmaline. This is going to be your August prediction based on tarot. So let's go ahead and get right into your tarot reading and see what you can expect in August. Already, guys, I'm telling you, this is a powerful pile, black tourmaline. In August, there is somebody who really has a lot of strong feelings for you. This person is a musician, they are a poet or a writer. This person is a creative of some kind. This person uses you as a muse or uses you as inspiration. Some of you, because remember, this is like a lot of you are watching this. This is one pile out of three, but I will say some of you know about it and some of you don't. This might be somebody in your class who's really quiet. They write lyrics, they write poetry, they write songs. This could be an ex, this could be someone you're dating, but you definitely have some sort of artist or musician who is pining. They have a lot of feelings for you, and something about you and your connection together really inspires their artwork. And I really see that heavily for you, black tourmaline. So for the overall summary, we have the Knight of Cups for your August, and the Knight of Cups talks about romance, love offer, people offering you affection and love. So I do see you're going to be rather popular when it comes to people who want to ask you on a date. Maybe your significant other is going to be extra affectionate, or they're going to be extra loving towards you. You might receive a lot of love offers. You might receive a lot of messages of adoration, or someone might profess their feelings for you. So no matter what your relationship status is, you are about to be wooed and romanced, or a lot of people are about to admit their feelings for you. This could also be, you're out in public and randomly someone tries to just talk to you and gets to know you. You're attracting a lot of love and love offers at this time. When we look at the Ace of Swords on what it is that you should focus on, this talks about in August, your ability to communicate, your attention is definitely going to be sharper than ever. Some of you, I would check your emails, I would check your mail, because there's an important piece of mail or information or email that is coming to you in August. This could be an important opportunity. This could be a message you have been waiting for. So check your emails, check your mail, check your text messages, because I really sense in August there's going to be some really good news that comes up, or you're going to hear from someone you want to hear from, or you're going to get some new amazing opportunities. So be sure to be vigilant of those inboxes. Now, what to avoid with the Wheel of Fortune in August? The Wheel of Fortune talks about extreme change. It talks about trying to change things in a very fast and quick movement, but with the Strength card and the Two of Swords, this talks about needing to have patience. So in August, avoid any huge changes that haven't already been previously planned. Anything last minute that comes up in August, any big change that comes up in August last minute. And this doesn't count if you have been planning, months before or weeks before, but if in August something last minute comes up that causes you to change your whole schedule, your whole life in the course of a few days, I would avoid that, because right now the lesson with the Strength and the Two of Swords is to have patience and wait for the next step. I do kind of feel a lot of you are being impatient on what is next, what's going on, what's happening now. You want some kind of big change, but I'm hearing that in August it's best to just be patient and wait for opportunities to come to you, and check that inbox as well. I also sense, your public image and the way that your look is going through a major transformation. Some of you are going to want to transform, the way that you present yourself to the world. You might decide to change your hair, change your wardrobe, but there's something about your public image and the way that you look is drastically changing. That's something that I see for you. So let's see what else August has in store for you by clarifying the general summary with the Knight of Cups. All right, so with the Knight of Cups, yes, this talks about an Aries in sidereal astrology, or a Pisces and tropical, I guess that's what it is. Or let's just say Pisces, Aries, or Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. This person is likely going to be coming towards you in love. This person with the Emperor they have and the crown, they definitely have a high position, a high status, or a big girl, big boy job. They are a creative, as we can see with the creation cross in their hand, and they do write poetry or lyrics about you. This is something we can obviously see from your tarot spread. So let's clarify the Ace of Swords when it comes to what it is you should be focused on, because something really needs your attention. So I feel like your spirit guides want you to focus on better self-talk. They want you to focus on gratitude. So if you're feeling frustrated that more blessings aren't entering your life, or if you're feeling frustrated that things in your life aren't conspiring as fast as you want, I do see the big spiritual lesson for you is learning gratitude, even if the things that you really want aren't in your life yet. Like, start every morning listing 4 or 5 things that you are grateful for, even if they're really small. Like, I really love, like, for instance, I love the bookstore. I love the feeling of going into the bookstore and finding the perfect book or something. If you list 4 or 5 things in the morning you're grateful for, throughout the month of August, by September, your life is going to change in a big way. This is just the spiritual lesson you're learning. Sometimes our manifestations are blocked until we do the spiritual lesson, and I'm going to make it easy for you. Your spiritual lesson is 100% gratitude. You know, it's easy. I understand if life is not where you want it, there's always going to be things that aren't exactly where you want it, but the lesson here is being grateful anyway for the little things. And when you do that, eventually it's not going to feel so forced after a few days, and your mood is going to improve and the blessings are going to come faster. So if you want to know how to get these blessings in faster, your lesson right now is gratitude. That's what your spirit guides wanted me to relay to you. So with the Wheel of Fortune, this is going to be what to avoid in August. What do we want to avoid in August? So I think we went over what we want to avoid is quick and sudden change, big changes that happen out of nowhere, trying to rush change. Look, with the Knight of Swords, anything that seems too swift or too fast, like rushing into a huge life change. Like maybe you just met someone getting married right away, or like, you know, like this is the type of energy, the Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like when you run away to Vegas and you go crazy, like Monica and Chandler, or from Friends, or when you decide to all of a sudden quit your job out of nowhere because you just can't take it anymore without any notice. Try to avoid any really quick changes in August. You might be tempted to, because I see you feel stagnant and you're kind of stuck in the standstill, and you're like, oh, I just want things to change. But I'm hearing that right now this is not the move to all of a sudden quit your job, or all of a sudden, you know, do something really swift. The lesson you're learning, the reason why things are stuck is because you need to learn gratitude. Okay, like I promise, it's so annoying when we hear spiritual people say, you need to have gratitude. I'm always saying it's so annoying when spiritual people say, even though I'm a spiritual person in the spiritual community, because it's like, yeah, but my life sucks and this isn't going the way I want. How am I supposed to have gratitude? It's okay if you feel that way. That's not the point of this lesson. The point is to appreciate the little things. And then when you appreciate the little things, you actually raise your vibration to attract the big things that you want. So 4 to 5 things every morning. I'm literally seeing that with the sunrise. 4 to 5 things you're grateful for, even if they're small. The things that you want will come to you with some patience and gratitude. So, clarifier on the Strength card. This one is the blessings, actually. Your ancestors are giving you a lot of help and support in August. Black Tourmaline, I heard that for you so loud. Your ancestors are highly protective of you and highly watching over you. Wow, 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 wow. Some of you guys, you know, if you have a family member who has passed, I'm getting grandfather energy, I'm getting male energy. If you have someone who's passed over, who's in your family, they are looking after you. For some of you with the moon and the woman, this could be a woman as well. But if you don't know anyone in your family that has passed, good, that's awesome. I'm glad your family is healthy. You do have your ancestors looking after you highly at this time. Some of you might be scared that you have haters or people who want to see you fail, or people who want to bring you down or are putting the evil eye on you. No. I know a lot of you have this fear, actually. I see it. You guys are afraid of stepping out into the spotlight because, you know, you're afraid that you have people who wish you harm, or you have people who are secretly hating you, putting the evil eye. That's not the case. Your ancestors are heavily protecting you at this time. There is no one that can harm you with any witchcraft, any voodoo, any evil eye. You are 100% protected from your enemies, and I want you to know that. With the Queen of Wands, you guys are meant to shine. Actually, I really see that if you guys have a boss or authority figures in your life, they are actually looking at you, impressed with the transformation you have gone through. I'm hearing it's time for you to be in the spotlight. You are meant to be confident out in the spotlight. The dawn is rising on you to step out in the spotlight, and I feel that this comes with extra popularity, extra attention, specifically when it comes to love interest. You're even getting more attention when it comes to love and love interest, more attention. With the sunflower, this talks about, confidence. It talks about fame. The Queen of Wands is someone who's unapologetic and in the spotlight. The dawn has come for you to step into a leadership position where you are meant to lead, not necessarily by teaching or anything like that. You're meant to show younger people how to be confident. Like not whoa, we had a ding from the spirit guides. You're meant to show, people who are younger or less experienced how to be confident and bright and this amazing person just by being you. So it's time for you to step out in the spotlight. Your ancestors are giving you the spotlight in August as a gift. They are giving you recognition. They are giving you attention. They are giving you confidence. Do not worry about haters. Your ancestors are on top of that and protecting you. So last but not least, the number 5, the challenges with the Two of Swords. This is 100% about feeling stuck in life, but let's see what the challenge is in August. Yes, okay. So with the Two of Swords and the Judgment card, this talks about not hearing the call of, God, the higher spirits. So I really feel that God, your spirit guides, they're calling you into some sort of leadership role. They're calling you to step forth into the spotlight or in some role. They want you to avoid ignoring this call. You feel this call in your soul, but I feel like you have a fear of people who are watching you not wanting to see you succeed, or there's a fear that you have holding you back. Your spirit guides are saying they want you to let go of this fear. They want you to answer the call. God is calling you to step into your purpose. It's time for you to step into your purpose. Stop ignoring it. It's almost like in a hero's journey, typically in a story where the hero ignores the call to do something over and over, and finally they break and they go on the adventure. You're being called to go on some sort of adventure. You're being called to step into your life purpose, but some of you are ignoring it, and I do sense it is because you're scared or something, but you are getting a message to step into this. So do it. Let's see what other things your spirit guides want to say. Blessings. Okay, so let's see. I think that's it for today. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Okay, so for those of you who chose the Fluorite wand, this is going to be your August prediction, what you can expect in August and the overall energies using tarot. I personally love this Fluorite wand. Fluorite is really good if you need to make decisions and you're someone who's extremely indecisive. So if that sounds like you, definitely get a Fluorite wand. So the first thing, how I organize this is the first card is going to be your overall summary for August. The second card is what you should focus on. The third card is going to be what you should avoid. The fourth card is your blessings, and the fifth card is your challenges. So the first thing I'm seeing is August is going to be about hard work, dedication, kind of like sticking to a routine, being very practical, being very grounded. Whatever it is that you have been working hard to grow in the last few months, it's probably going to continue in this month of August. So it's a lot of, routine, a lot of the same old, a lot of the same pace that we kind of see coming here into August. So I do see you're meant to focus on some sort of challenge in your life. And I really do feel it has something to do with your career. I'm sensing a lot of stalling in your career, a lot of hard work that is required when it comes to your career and life purpose. I do sense that you are on the right path when it comes to your career, because I see this King card and it kind of looks like you've accepted your destiny and you know what your destiny is, and you're working towards that career through school, or maybe you finally know what you want to do with your life and you're working towards it, but the growth is a little slow, as I see with all of this earth energy. It kind of feels like, it's going at a slow and steady pace. The growth is slow. It's kind of like one little baby step at a time. You're taking a few steps forward and then, you take a step back, which is very normal on our progress. So it kind of feels there's some stall in your career. However, you're diligently working towards your goal, which is really good. It's just kind of like you have to pay your dues. You have to put in the work. You have to keep going. I just kind of get the sense, though, that the growth is kind of slow. And when I look at the Aquarius card about what you should avoid, Aquarius relates to groups of people, and it also relates to friendships. And interestingly enough, we also had Pluto Aquarius in your 11th house. So I'm getting the sense you might have issues with your friendships in August. You might have issues with your network circles in August. There could be, you lose some friends. Maybe there's a transformation of your friendship group. Maybe some secrets come out about your friends, like who's your friend and who's not. But definitely your friendships are being highlighted here, where there's something that needs to transform in the kind of friends that you attract. I'm almost getting the sense you're meant to learn how to be strong on your own before you mingle with other people, or before you go make new friendships, because sometimes when we're not empowered, we start attracting. Actually, this happens all the time with our relationships. Sometimes when we're not empowered, we attract people who are also not empowered. So I'm getting the sense you're on the journey of becoming empowered and strong on your own, relying on yourself, becoming your own best friend, and building that inner strength so you can attract groups of friends that are going to be empowered and be on the level that you want. So I do sense there is going to be some issues with maybe switching out old friends, ending karmic patterns in friendships, and maybe this is the time to avoid trying to make friends or trying to fit into a certain group, because with the King card, the King stands on its own. The King doesn't have many friends, and I really feel you're meant to be focusing on your career and focusing on the problems surrounding your career. Like, some of you might be running into challenges in your career where maybe some of you, because this is a general reading, maybe some of you feel very stuck when it comes to your career, when it comes to your accomplishments in life. And I'm getting the sense in August you're meant to focus on, how can I overcome these challenges? How can I maybe change what I'm doing to be more productive or to be better for my happiness and my financial future? And I sense that a lot of hard work is going to be needed to meet your goals, and now is not the time to focus on your friendships. And if you're worried about your friendships leaving your life, or if any friendships leave your life, just know this is 100% for your highest and best good, because sometimes people leave our life because they are just not good for us energetically. They could be good people, they could be nice people, but they might be in a low spot and they need to work on themselves, and they're just going to bring you down with their presence. So I really sense friendships might be out in August, because you are meant to focus on building the vision that you have for yourself and building your legacy in August. So I want to get more of a clarifier on this challenge, what you should focus on when it comes to your challenges in August, because we do have this square card on what you should focus on, which means you're meant to focus on a challenge. And with the Four of Cups, this talks about not getting opportunities that you want in your career. So I'm getting the sense that you guys have opportunities around you. You're being offered things, but you're not interested in what you're being offered when it comes to your career, when it comes to the things coming into your life, the people that you're attracting, the opportunities that you're attracting. You're not liking the people that like you. You're not liking the opportunities coming in your life. You're kind of like, this is not what I want. So I really sense that the reason why you're attracting these things is because you're not at the vibration that you want to attract what you want, and that's more than okay. So August, I see you kind of changing yourself and your vibration to attract the right people. Because remember, the people that come into our lives, the opportunities that come into our lives are a reflection of what is attracted to us. It's a reflection of our vibration, because everything that manifests in our life is a mirror of what we are a match to. So if you're not satisfied with the people coming in your life, you're not satisfied with the opportunities, it might mean it's because to focus on self, work on self, build up self-worth, and kind of become the thing that you want to attract. So I feel like August is going to be a lot of that. Now let's get a clarifier on the Aquarius on what to avoid. Because remember, guys, tarot doesn't dictate your life. You are the master of your life. What tarot is able to do is show you the energy that you're at and what you're attracting in your life, and better help you understand how to change it if you don't like it. So with the Aquarius card, let us take a look at what it is you should avoid. Aquarius is groups of people and friendships. Yes, look at that. The Three of Cups, which talks, oops, I didn't mean to bump you guys. The Three of Cups, which talks about friendships, and the Ace of Cups, which also talks about friendships. I really feel that right now you are meant to avoid friendships. And it's not because these are bad people, but I get the sense that you guys are really giving people of your time and your energy. And a lot of your energy when you have friendships goes to cultivating those relationships, being there for them. You guys are an amazing friend. That's what I see with the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups. Like, I don't care if you think that you're not an amazing friend. I see that you are. You really give a lot of your energy to other people. You give a lot of your energy to those around you, your resources, your time, your love, and your care. And right now, I just feel like you're not meant to do that, because you're not attracting the things that you want in life. You see how she is kind of ignoring the things that are being offered to her. This is a problem, because what it's showing you is that you're not liking the things that you're attracting in your life, which means there needs to be some serious going within, soul searching, maybe going on a level up journey so you can attract the people and things that you want as opposed to what you don't want. I do see with the Star and the Six of Wands, you guys have really big dreams, okay? This talks about wanting fame. This talks about wanting recognition. This talks about wanting a lot of friends, or wanting to be admired, or wanting to be recognized for the things that you do. And it kind of feels like you're not being recognized for the things that you do. You're not attracting the friends that you want, because this also talks about wanting friends who are empowered, wanting friends that are, you know, going to be successful and empowered, because that is what you want in your life. But you're not attracting that because there's a need for you to go inward and fix that vibration. That's why they want you to focus on self, focusing on your level up journey, as we see with Capricorn, because Capricorn is about, you know, ambition, realism, it's about being very dedicated towards your goals. It's about being ambitious. So there's a need for you to really focus on that so you can attract the things that you want, to focus on making your dreams a reality through practical steps. That's what August is going to be about for you. And I'm hearing, don't give up your dreams. Don't get discouraged because they're not manifesting overnight or you feel stuck. You are absolutely on the right path. You cannot miss what is meant for you. And these dreams were put into your soul because they are a part of your destiny and your path, but they're going to take methodical steps. So don't get discouraged if there is a stall or delay. You are right where you're supposed to be. And now is not the time to distract yourself with friendships or groups of people, or, you know, trying to distract yourself with going out. This is really about, you know, in order for you to respect yourself, really making your dreams your reality by putting in those steps. And I see you're going to be successful in doing that. You're going to be successful in reaching your goals. You're going to be successful in building a legacy and future for yourself. And through this, you're going to start attracting opportunities and people that you do want in your life, because you're going inward and focusing on self. So now let's move on to the blessings with this Capricorn. You guys are going to be feeling extremely ambitious in August. You're going to have the energy, the determination to reach your goals and make them happen. Maybe before you suffered from motivation issues or you were easily distracted. Not in August. You guys are going to have the motivation and the energy and the tenacity to really sprint towards your goals, and you are going to be successful in doing so. So guys, in August, you can definitely definitely expect a lot of ambition, a lot of energy to reach your goals. And, you know, maybe in the past, things that like perceived failures would really hurt your self-esteem or really make you feel discouraged. Not anymore. You're starting to bounce back quicker, and you're starting to realize that mistakes or roadblocks along the way are just strengthening you and making you better. And I will tell you that you guys are becoming a lot more resilient to challenges, and because of that, you are making slow and steady progress towards your goals. So ambition is going to be one of the big blessings coming for you. All right. Now, when we look at your challenges with the 10th house, which talks about your career, let's get some clarifiers on the challenges in August, which is going to be on the right. So we have the moon. There's a lot of uncertainty in regards to your career. You're feeling uncertain with your career. You're feeling, am I ever going to reach my goals? Or maybe some of you feel like you're not getting the recognition you deserve. You're not getting noticed at your career. You feel like you're being overlooked. This is just because there needs to be some more hard work put in. But if you keep putting in that hard work, by September, I'm hearing you're going to reap your harvest. So keep going and don't get discouraged. Let's go ahead and see what other blessings are coming for you in August for the Fluorite wand. Okay, some of you, I will say, if you're wondering what your gifts are, you have a really big gift for creative writing, and you should absolutely be a creative writer. You know, poetry, lyrics, short stories. A lot of you also have a gift for cinematography, photography, and film. Okay, because we have Mercury, Pisces in the 3rd house. Pisces in the 3rd house talks about, you know, being someone who's really good at creating an illusion on social media. So you're really good at taking photos. You're really good. You would be really good with filmography or film. You'd be really good at creative writing or screenplay writing or even acting. Anything to do with filmmaking, writing, and social media, you have a gift for. And one of the blessings coming for you in August is you are going to, if you're taking photos for social media, if you guys are taking any photos, you will be looking extremely photogenic. Like, your photos are going to look amazing. You are going to look amazing in photos and film. For those of you who take pictures or do social media or just in general, you're going to be very photogenic in August, something to do with the transits and what's happening. So I'm hearing be patient, be persistent, don't let setbacks get you back, because you're on the right track and you cannot miss what is for you. And to avoid wasting too much of your energy on other people and focus on your goals and making your dreams happen, because your heart is leading you in the right direction and you cannot miss that. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Okay, so group number 3, for those of you who chose the Amethyst Pendulum, this is what you can expect in August 2021 based on tarot. So the first card that we have right here is your overall summary, and we have pleasure, the moon card, pleasure. So I do see that your spirit guides do like to communicate with you through butterflies. So you might see butterflies a lot in August. This is one of your animal totems, and also a lot of black crows or black birds. The universe likes to give you these signs. And what I'm seeing is you have some sort of passion or hobby that you used to do when you were younger. For some of you, this is cheerleading. For others of you, it's dance. For some of you, it is music. For others of you, it's drawing. But there's something that you used to do when you were younger as a hobby or as an extracurricular. And I'm hearing that in August, you're going to pick that up again, because this hobby is what makes you you. And I kind of feel like the problem that I'm seeing here energetically is you have a lot of confidence issues, because I'm seeing there is some sort of block in your solar plexus chakra, which means that you are unable to see your own beauty, you're unable to see your own talents in a really in a very clear light, because with what to avoid, we have beauty and accessing, which means that you can see other people's beauty. You can see, how other people are beautiful. You can see how other people are talented. Maybe you catch yourself comparing yourself and the way you look to others, and it makes you feel bad about yourself. But it's almost like you can see the beauty in everyone else but yourself. You can see how talented everyone else is but yourself. So in August, with the avoid pile, avoid comparing your beauty to others, avoid comparing where you are at to others, avoid comparing your talents to others. This is going to lead you in a downward spiral. In turn, what you should focus on with this fear card is why it is that you do not feel good about your own talents, why it is that you do not feel good compared to other people, why it is that you do not feel confident in yourself. I actually feel like one of the major lessons for you in August is learning how to talk to yourself and talk yourself up. So in the first pile, it was gratitude, learning how to be grateful for little things in order to manifest their wishes. But for you, group 3, in August, I feel like your spirit guides are really trying to get you to wake up every morning and list 5 things that you like about yourself, even if you don't mean it at first. Like, do the 30-day challenge of waking up and saying 5 things you like about yourself every morning. This is really going to help with your confidence. And if you have a hard time seeing your talents, I want you to set the intention of to the universe that you are going to start listening to the compliments people give you, because these compliments will shed light on what it is that you are good at, and it will shed light on what your strengths are, and it works. So, in August, say, universe, I want to know what my talents are, what my strengths are. I want to know why I am beautiful. And the universe will send you people who will compliment you on certain things, and it's your job to listen for that, because that will be the answer of what it is that you are good at. So a lot of this is about really building up your self-esteem, because your self-esteem is suffering, and I'm hearing that you're aiming low in life. You are not at the level you could be at. You are aiming low in life because you're underestimating yourself while you're putting other people on the pedestal, like, oh my gosh, they're so pretty, or oh my gosh, they're so successful, or look where everyone else is in life compared to me. And it's really hurting your confidence and self-esteem. But what you don't notice is that a lot of people are actually looking at you going, wow, this person is extremely attractive, this person is extremely talented, and you actually make other people feel bad about themselves. And I'm not just saying that to boost your self-esteem, because with the blindfold here, with the purity coming in as your blessings in August, it's almost like you have been unable to see yourself objectively, because you're seeing yourself from the inner child that was hurt. You're seeing yourself from this defeated light. So in August, I really feel that this is going to be about finally clearing your perception, so you see yourself in a more accurate light. You're able to see what other people see in you. Also, I really feel that in August, you're going to be more creatively inspired than ever. You might decide to pick up singing again, you might decide to pick up dancing again, or you're going to pick up some creative art form again. And this is going to help you remember how powerful you are and how amazing you are. A lot of you guys are artists, you're natural artists, you're painters, you are musicians, you're dancers. I feel like in August, this talent is really going to come out again, and it's going to help you boost your self-esteem. So a lot of August, you're about to get a lot of intuitive downloads when it comes to your creativity, and you're really going to be creatively expressing yourself. But the problem is not feeling good enough, going, oh my gosh, I suck compared to everyone else. Why bother? It's never going to amount to anything. So why should I take up cheerleading again? How is an adult going to be a cheerleader? Or why should I take up singing? It's never going to amount to anything. Why should I take up this art form again? I'm not good enough. It's never going to amount to anything. There's this fear of that you need to get over, because actually I see you pursuing this art form that you're really hard on yourself about is going to lead to bigger things than you think. Right now, you might not be able to see where this creative expression or this hobby is leading, but it's actually leading to a lot of great and big things. The only thing that's in the way is the resistance of feeling you're not good enough compared to other people, or feeling that you suck next to other people, or feeling small next to other people that keeps you from exploring it, when really you're not about seeing yourself objectively. You're a lot more talented than you think. You're a lot better than you think. And even though you're not able to see where this is going to lead right now, I feel if you keep pursuing it, it's going to lead to bigger things than you think. And a lot of you put these people on a pedestal, like, look how good they are doing, look how charismatic they are, beautiful they are. You could be that if you just owned your power and you saw your worth. And I feel that, you know, this is going to come in August. From the major lesson for you is learning how to compliment yourself and giving yourself affirmations every morning. One of the things that I did to increase my confidence is I used to write raps about myself, like talking myself up, like I'm Aphrodite incarnate, blah, 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 blah. And writing those rap songs and rapping them actually helped me a lot in my confidence. And I feel like listening to empowering songs that talk yourself up is really important. Realizing and remembering who you are, I feel like you need that, because you guys could be this powerful, like, I'm getting this energy of someone who is like the high priestess, who has psychic ability with the owl and the vision, someone who could in their fullest potential and their fullest power be a powerful priestess and magician. But it's almost like you've forgotten your power. It's almost like you feel weak, you don't feel good about yourself. And especially if you're looking for outward validation, it's not going to be given to you, because it's just the way life works. Whenever we need validation from outside sources, we are never given it. So it's like the lesson in August is giving yourself that validation, talking yourself up over the littlest things. Like, I got up in the morning, I'm such a freaking badass, like, I'm awesome. So that's what August is going to be about for you. Also, reigniting this passion for some sort of creative expression, because you guys are meant to be creative in this life. You are meant to, you know, a part of your work is meant to be creative. It's a spiritual experience for you. You're meant to express yourself creatively. And in August, you're going to get so inspired, and you're actually going to be getting amazing ideas gifted to you from the astral realm, because you are meant to make these ideas a physical reality. And I see that you're going to throw yourself in this passion, and the passion for your creativity is going to be sparked up again. But the only thing getting in the way is this, I'm not good enough compared to others. What's the point? All of this negative self-talk that really needs to be released. So I'm seeing in August, a big thing for you is going to be meditation. You know, a lot of people say you should work out every day, but also you need to meditate every day for your mental health. It's so crazy how we're not taught this. We're taught, okay, work out, eat healthy, but what about your mind? Your mind, which dictates your reality. It needs exercise. 15 minutes a day of meditating in the morning and at night. You're going to watch those intrusive negative thoughts go away. And, you know, at first, this positive talk in the morning is going to sound and seem silly, but I've tried it. After a month, you start to think positive on your own. You no longer need to feed yourself affirmations, because you've programmed your brain through a pattern to think like that, because all your brain is a computer. That's all, and it works in patterns and habits. So when you have a habit of complimenting yourself and talking yourself up, and you make it a pattern, your brain, to save you time, starts making that a default code. So it just starts thinking like that default, because you programmed that pattern. So for you in August, it's all going to be about talking yourself up. You know, I feel like a lot of you have dealt with exes who are like, who do you think you are? Why do you act like a hot person you're not? Or they brought you down because they were narcissists and they wanted to take you off your high horse. Or for some of you, it was like a father or some sort of really harsh figure in your life has really cut you down and made you question your confidence. But this is about reprogramming your brain and healing from that, because you are fabulous and you should be using your creative expression, because the world needs it. And I really feel that you have a unique vision that you need to build, and this is what you're going to be focusing on. So let's get some clarifiers on this pleasure card for your August 2021 on your general summary. So we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Death card. So I feel you guys are healing from some sort of major change, some sort of major ending. This looks like to me depression or going through a lot energetically and emotionally, and using your creativity to heal from some sort of darkness or some sort of ending, or channeling your depression into creativity, or channeling your pain into creativity. That's what I see for you in August. So when we go to the Fear card on what you should focus on in August, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers on what you should focus on in August in regards to your fear. So we have the Devil. This talks about addictions. It talks about unhealthy patterns. In August, you should focus on rewriting your brain to be more positive. Focus on addressing your fears. Maybe focus on going to a therapist or doing some healing, releasing addictions. So I really feel like August for you is going to be a big time of psychological and emotional healing, specifically through having fun and through expressing yourself creatively, and also releasing people who make you feel unsafe, releasing addictions that make you feel unsafe. Some of you are in a dark place, and I feel like a lot of August is about psychological healing through creativity, through art, through expressing yourself, through having fun, through healing your inner child and all of that. So let's go on what to avoid. What to avoid in August. Judgment. Avoid judgment of yourself, comparing yourself to others, comparing your beauty and your talent to others, or where you are in life to others. Avoid that at this time. So let's look at your blessings with this Purity card in August. What is your blessings going to be? We have the King of Wands. So I feel like there's going to be a dating option around you. This person is a natural leader. This person has pure intentions towards you. Obviously, use your discernment, because this is a general reading. But with the King of Wands and the Purity card, I feel like you have a fire sign in August, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, who's going to offer their friendship, or is going to offer, their wisdom, or they're going to offer you something, and they're going to have very pure intentions. We had a ding. Did you hear that, guys? So an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Moon and Rising with pure intentions is going to act as a mentor or a friend to you, or maybe it's somebody you're dating. You're going to know they have pure intentions. They're going to help with building your confidence. They might be someone who's confident themselves and kind of shows you how to be confident. So with the Surrender card, this is going to be the challenges for your August 2021. We have the Empress. So I feel like your challenge is you have a hard time accepting how beautiful you are, and also you have a hard time letting things unfold out of your control, because in the past you've had to have control of everything or else you didn't survive. So this is really learning how to go with the flow and heal through just having fun, not really worrying about where it's going, but just the act of doing it being pleasurable. And I really think it has something to do with a childhood hobby like music, art, and this is going to lead to big things. I really feel that for you. I actually feel like it's part of your destiny, and these difficult psychological issues or these difficult times are meant to inspire you. I really sense that for you guys. And I really sense it's time for you to stop being so critical on yourself and in your brain. You are way too critical, and you are not seeing yourself objectively. You are way more talented than you think. And I just want to let you know that a lot of people in your communities, they really say positive things about you. They look up to you. People actually look to you for inspiration, believe it or not. I feel like you really don't see this, but people do. They're really inspired by you. And not to compare yourself to others or anything like that, because you have a lot to offer, specifically when it comes to your creative skill. I just feel like you need a lot of healing for you to see that, and August is going to be that for you. Also, you're really quick learners, guys. I feel like you're going to be learning really quick in August. So whatever you're researching, studying, or whatever that you're interested in, you're going to be picking it up really quick. I sense that. So that's all I have for you. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you later.